Hello there everybody, how's it going? I'm Void, do League of Legends commentary for you today. And today, I am playing as Poppy / Poopy, whichever you prefer, in the jungle. So let's go and look at the teams here. We have a Rogue's Vandy, that's a cool name. I approve Callista. We have Callista to carry, Dr. Mundo top, Morgana support, Karthus mid, Poppy jungle. They have Marth Amiibo. That is such an amazing username. I almost want to just congratulate that person. Like, he almost deserves a skin just for that username. That's pretty great. Anyways, Graves to carry, Ryze mid, Shaco jungle, Lulu support, and Irelia top. So this is an interesting little bit of batch of things we have going on here. We have a Ryze mid. Don't really see Ryze in the mid lane much, but ever since they changed him, I've been seeing it more, pretty much because of the increased range he has on his Q, and of course the fact it does more damage as well. But we're not talking about Ryze, we are talking about Poppy. Does Poppy jungle have any merit to it? Kind of. It's still not very good, but I've done it a few times. I've lost every game of it, but I myself haven't done too awful, aside from the game where I lagged out the entire time, but that does not count. Either way, those times are in the past. This is the future. This is the future of Poppy Jungle. The future of life, really. Like, if we fail this game, if we lose this game, the world as we know it will fall. It'll cease to exist, and no one wants that. So the hope is we can perform optimally to make it so that doesn't happen. Look at this flippin' Morgana. Okay, yeah, she actually got some of the experience from that, so that's a bit bad, but that's okay. I think she got a bit of it anyway. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. And I do start my W because I believe it does result in a quicker clear time for the first camp because it gives the AD and the armor. And of course the armor providing the protection is always nice, though I could be wrong. No point using the active because all that does give you max stacks, which I already have max stacks, and I don't need the movement speed. So we'll just hold off for the time being. Smack these Cinderlings a few times. Sounds like a creature in an MMO. Heck, it probably is. And now we'll go take care of the wolves and then get our blue buff and then try to gank somewhere. Though, considering we have a Karthus mid and a Mundo top, we don't necessarily have, a very aggressive lane people, so we probably won't be ganking. We may just keep farming. We have Garrosh in the top lane now. I'm curious to see how the whole... they did nerf the Skirmisher Smite. So maybe, I don't know if it's, Smite Top is still as ideal, but either way, I'm sure it'll be just fine. And our bot lane, of course, pick up some kills. That's slightly relevant, but I think, controversy surrounding the whole Smite ordeal is a bit more relevant. So it's going to smack this guy into a wall just because to show him I'm the boss of this house. Not really a whole lot to talk about while I'm just kind of farming the jungles, so I apologize if this isn't extremely informative as of right now. But Poppy Jungle as a whole is a pretty silly thing. I think you all know I'm a pretty silly individual, so that's just something that needs to be said. Okay, I might as well try to gank while I'm doing pretty good on the health department, though. And not much is going to happen to Irelia, so maybe I can do something to the Ryze? Doing something to the Ryze is possible. That was definitely a Shaco, and he knows that. Alright, are you... I think he sees me. Does he see me? I don't know if he sees me. That's way too risky for me to get those Raptors. Let's just get the Rift Scuttler instead. And have a Merry Christmas. Assuming Shaco doesn't also want this Rift Scuttler, which he definitely does. Hello there, friend. Let's use our W to get some magic resistance and armor and start... Yeah, that's right. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Use the E-Flash. That was kind of unexpected, I'm not going to lie. I believe Ryze flashed over the wall to make that happen. So that was kind of spooky. I'm not too happy about it, but those are the kind of things, that happen in life when you're playing Poppy Jungle. You live a dangerous existence, but that's okay. And I might be in slight danger of dying, but nah, I'm just fine. So they didn't ignite. Ryze didn't ignite me. I kind of wish he did, as weird as that is to say, because I would have lived through it. But I'm pretty sure we only flashed, so that will be that. Well, let's go back and pick up our Stalker's Blade. Maybe I should get the Skirmishers, but I don't know. I've been getting Stalker's Blade on this character, almost weird just to call her a gender at all. It's just such a weird individual. Look at that face. That's not the face of a man or woman, Yor. That's the face of a genderless demon. No offense, Poppy. I didn't mean it Poppy, though. You know, I did also call it Poppy / Poopy, so, you know, the insults have already been thrown out there, but that's okay. Let's go and work on getting this Krug. Use the smite on it because I would like the passive to make my clear times a bit more nice. We know where he is. Shaco's actually just hit level 3, so we have a decent level advantage over him, which is always nice. Probably gonna go head over and get the Rift Scuttler, assuming we can't gank the bottom lane. Granted, I think they're just gonna get kills. Yeah, they're just gonna get kills. Let's just kind of head on over here and smack this person into a wall and... Did it! The skill was real on that gank. There we go. Hello there, Install Chris. How are you doing today? Chris is not a champion, so you can't install him. Stop saying things that don't mean anything. Shaco, I'm pretty sure Morgana is aware of your presence. Now, maybe that's part of his entire scheme. Maybe, you know, this is all some elaborate bait from the Morgana to allow me to gank this Shaco and result in some epic things and smack him into the wall and get the kill. No! The box! The flash auto was getting the kill. Good job, Morgana. So we smacked him into the wall, which was fantastic. Why are you asking for assistance, buddy? You'll be fine. Morgana. Oh, you're going crazy mode. Okay, I see how it is. That was very elaborate bait. I didn't realize she hit 6 that quickly. So I apologize, Morgana, for not being there as you needed. But hey, it kind of worked out that it wasn't envisioned. So that was level when 80's all for. Yeah, I didn't realize. That was pretty funny. You can tell from the emotion bursting from my voice right now. Okay, I'm actually gonna sell my potions to get this. I'm not sure if it's necessarily worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright. And what can we do now? We're 2-0. So is the Morgana and the Kalista. We have a lot of 2-0s up in here. My skill is actually the same as Rogue Vanity, and by skill I mean score, but I also mean skill. We're actually the same person. And again, probably not much is going to result in ganking top. At least not while Mundo only has a Ruby Crystal. So I'll probably just try to farm unless I see an opening in ganking mid or ganking bottom. My red buff did also just cut up, so I should definitely grab that. My smite will be able to allow me to get some health back from it, which is always lovely. And boop. And bada boom. There we go. Hello there, Mr. Rift Scuttler. How you doing on this fine afternoon? Let's go and work on getting this red brown like smash into the trees that it so dearly loves and start destroying its family. Assuming these Cinderlings are its family, that could be, you know, misinformation, which I apologize if I'm getting the lore of the Red Bramblebank incorrect. Which, you know, there probably is no lore that exists of the Red Bramblebank, which Riot should definitely work on that, because I, for one, really dearly respect creatures in the jungle. For example, why the heck is this Gromp? Like, what are these poison mushrooms? What are they made of? Where did they come from? Aliens? Probably. But we can't just make assumptions, now can we? Again, I'm just in the jungle. Don't blame me for going on tangents. But this is important information that everyone needs to know. Jeez. If I stream, this is exactly what it would be, by the way. It'd just be me spouting nonsense. Because then if I was streaming, I wouldn't feel any pressure to be informative. With YouTube, it's slightly different, but it's fine. Let's get this blue buff and just stop blabbering about nonsense. Which isn't gonna actually stop happening. I'm still gonna blabber about nonsense, but I'm gonna say I'm not. But again, like, there's just nowhere to gank right now. Aurelia just went back. Ryze looks like he also went back. I could maybe solo the dragon, but with a Shaco, it's a little bit too risky. I could solo the dragon, but if they had it warded or Shaco just so happened to show himself at the moment where I'm doing it, probably you know, wouldn't end very well. Granted, I mean, maybe if we'd like see him getting top. If I see him like heading in this general direction, we probably can do something. And is his red up? I'm gonna go and ward right here. Let's see. Blast it, his red isn't up. I mean, I did see him with red, but still, it's going to ping right there. They're very much aware, so I don't need to ping there. But that's thought I would anyway. Hello there, Mundo. Could I dive that? I think we can dive that. Let's try diving that. Let's go and use this and use the E to stun her into the wall, and that'll be a kill. Will I have to flash out? No. Okay, I won't have to flash out. So successful dive will be occurring. Mundo got the kill, which is always great. I'm not happy about my current state of affairs. Oh, no. Use the speed boost. Oh my god, I actually escaped that. And the Karthus is ulting as well. Okay. The Rise won't die, but I actually lived there. Flashed and then E to the minion, which a lot of people probably would not have done that. So I'd like to think I was fairly clever and quick thinking there, but maybe that's just me. Oh wait, I really want to have enough for my Sheen on my first back. I mean, I won't allow me to get boots, but getting the Sheen on Poppy is such a huge power spike, so I'm going to go and just smite this guy, get my bonuses immediately, and smack it with my mace a couple times. There we go. Now let's get the wolves, and that'll give us enough for our Sheen. And Shaco has no intention of selling the dragon. There are scouts patrolling the entire area, which probably makes it just that much more difficult to do anything of the sort. My does is itchy, which I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but that's just in case you hear me itching it. Oh my god, it's insanity. Tissues, please. I don't have tissue. Actually, I do have tissues, but it's not necessarily running. It's just, like, itching. I'm not happy about it. Right, why am I talking about this? Let's go back and get our Sheen. And let's actually get a pink. Because we've gotten some kills. We're ahead. So let's just do that. Place it right there. Place the health potion right there. And our team's good. Overall, this game's going real well. 8-0 thus far. But that's not to say the game is over. They do have late game in the form of Rise, but, can Rise really carry that much? Only time will tell. Can they defeat the Phantom Karthus? This is something that's very difficult to do in life. And our bot lane did just pick up more kills, so, pretty good. I said they might have a chance, but now I'm starting to, maybe regret my words a little bit. Well, not regret my words, but, realize that they're maybe not seen as valid as they are. And I think he's a... Hello, get out of here. Now I can't do the dragon because of you. Actually, I can. Let's keep doing it. I don't care about flipping Shaco showing himself. We'll get this thing regardless. Unless we don't, and Shaco just ruins everything. But that's not gonna happen. Unless it does. But that's not gonna happen. Okay, what are you doing? How much does it do? It does 520. So we'll try to, burst it down here. There we go. Almost kind of messed it up there, though. I left a very small window of opportunity for him to get it. It looks like he wasn't even trying it anyway, so it's all good. Get this Rift Sculptor. There you are, buddy. And there's also a Graves. Is Graves going to get the Grump? Graves is not going to get the Grump. I was hoping he would. Oh, hello there. Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you doing today? I'm glad. Are you okay there, Karthus? Karthus is doing just fine. And Mudo actually managed to kill the Irelia, so that's pretty great. He just got a Cinderhulk, and I'm sure that helped a lot. Greetings, Shaq. I'm going to do a little bit of a dance here. Ah, I get took. I was in turret range. All the humanity. Level up our E first, because I'm pretty sure level up the W only increases the movement speed you get, and not the actual AD and armor you get. So I'm not as tempted to level that up because of that reason. Otherwise, I probably would if it did increase the armor and the AD. So let's start destroying these minions. My mace is kind of glowing red, which is pretty mysterious. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I'm okay with it either way. And our red buff's up, so perfect timing. Our rotation's going fantastically here. Fantastically probably isn't a word, but that's also just fine. Just keep smacking it. Hope that Shaco isn't trying anything sneaky, which he definitely is not. Morgana's actually invading our support's invading the enemy jungler, which is, that's a pretty good sign, I would say. That's a pretty good, signal of how our Morgana's doing for herself. She just went to 2 mana regen items as well. Now the Rise is trying to get it, but that's a grave mistake, sir. He might have just signed his death warrant. He definitely did. There's the Karthus Q casually picked up the kill. Alright then. I probably should get boots now. Sadly, I can't really afford anything spectacular, so I guess we'll just get a long sword and regular boots instead. And while they think they might have a chance here, little did they know the Callista is en route. The Graves will live, but I'm pretty sure this Lulu definitely will not. If she survives the Rend, then the... Well, but she didn't, so I guess I just won't finish that sentence, because that would kind of make it, anticlimactic. But I just made it even more anticlimactic by starting this entire, debacle. And no one likes debuckles. Do you ever wear a buckle and then it just debuckles? No one likes that. Nobody. Nobody. Not even this guy. I mean, he doesn't even wear one. That's how much he dislikes it. He just stopped caring. He doesn't wear clothes because the flippin' buckles just fall off. That isn't the real problem I have, just in case anyone's wondering, though. I barely even wear belts. I only wear belts when I have to look nice. My pants stay right on. It's a very good thing. Okay. Let's just get this Rift Sculptor, I guess, since there's not much else for me to do at the moment. I could help Mundo push. But he seems pretty okay for the time being. So, boop, and one more time. There we go. Hello there, Rise. I forgot I put my all chat on for one game. But Irelia does seem to be lacking all of a sudden. So are we going to dive this? I believe we're going to dive this. We might as well let Mundo tank it, because he is a lot stronger than that. Let's go and smack him into the turret, which will be the end of his life quite easily. So, oh, nope, the Irelia is very much still here. She's just not even caring. I guess we'll just work against some mid-turrets while they're doing that nonsense. Use our W for a Sheen proc, then use our Q for a Sheen proc. I think I actually made it so I didn't get a Sheen proc, but that's okay. The Sheen procs are always welcome. We just got another Sheen proc. Oh my god, so many Sheen procs. It's fantastic. My mace is glowing because my Q, it's fantastic. Okay, boop. Probably don't want to take any more damage from that. We'll do a little bit of dancing now, because there's no way they're saying any reinforcements here. I feel perfectly safe, and that is, at the end of the day, always a good thing. Let's go and hit this turret some more times. I would like to have enough for a Triforce on my first or my next back, but getting 1,000 gold might be a bit difficult from this spot. Maybe the red buff's up. Maybe can I take that? And are you okay? You're okay. Though I'm pretty sure they have a sneaking suspicion of what I'm planning to do here. Okay. Oh. Ooh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yep. He's kind of aware of my plans, and I don't know where Irelia went. So I'll just leave. As much as I want to be sneaky and steal Shaco's red, who went Devourer, which I've done Devourer before, but that was way back when Feral Flare was a thing. I don't really know if it's still good. It just takes so long to actually ramp up with Devourer Shaco. Because, of course, most of the time you'll be spending ganking. So that's kind of the problem, because, you know, Devourer, you're supposed to be farming for most of the time. And there's kind of controversy there, but, you know, what do I know? Maybe this Shaco is just secretly a god and just doesn't really want to reveal secrets. It's always possible. I have met people who have claimed these words, and while it didn't, you know, while they were all feeders, even more, they weren't even 0-2, they were like 0-8. But, you know, let's not get involved in this kind of stuff. There's a lot of minions in the top general area. I kind of want to get that farm, but I also kind of want to get involved in this epic battle, so let's do that instead. Callistus just got a double kill. Wait, no, don't stop walking, buddy. Guys, you're all dying. No, I walked over here for a reason. No. Well, I showed up at least. Karthus, that's kind of not very nice. This is the reason I turned all chat off, because, you know, you have people who are extremely rude like this fella. But, you know, that's okay. Not really. It's not okay. Don't do that. But hey, I can't tell them how to live their lives, for this is League of Legends, and this is the internet, and it's just sadly the way things are. And don't dip on me frames, and there's definitely a dragon we can get there. So let's do that. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and turn that back off, because, you know, there's no informative stuff whatsoever in the alt chat, and then generally there's no humorous stuff either. I'm gonna get this dragon. You can work on getting the Irelia if you want, Callista and Mundo, because I'm pretty sure they got him handled. This is a theory, though, and since the dragon auto-attacks so slowly, I'll be able to activate my W to give me the max stacks quickly, and I guess I'll just use my E. I'm just hovering right below it now. Don't feel very comfortable like this. I might, you know, I'm just saying, I don't feel comfortable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. That's all. Can I get my Triforce now, so I can stop spouting nonsense? Nope. We'll have to get a red buff so we can spout more nonsense. How you guys doing? It seems like you're doing alright. Oh, Martha Amiibo's escaping! No, we can't let him escape. Do you have any idea how much he's worth? Die, flippin' fool. No, don't auto-attack minions. Don't you know? This is a stake of life and death right here. That's like $80 on eBay. Guys, please. These guys don't know anything. Alright. Let's go back and get our Triforce. I can probably just go to their base when I resurrect and not farm, but you know, I have to get my Triforce. This game, you know, I did some stuff in the early game, and then my team was just so strong that they really didn't need me. Like, I probably could have AFK'd this game, and our team probably would still win. In theory, I don't know, maybe not, but I mean, if I went AFK like 5 minutes ago, then I'm pretty sure it would have been fine. If they're going to throw like this and not catch the gosh dang amiibo, then maybe they couldn't have done that. The auto attacks, all the soul shackles of the history of the lives. Karthus the god? Yep. I don't even finish that sentence. Karthus is in fact a god. Never mind, he is the worst. He's offering to surrender. This guy is offering to surrender this game? Do you know how long I worked for this? How long I tried? I tried a lot. I tried. I want to make my mother proud. I want to put this on the fridge. But then they agreed to surrender, so we can't do it anyway. That game wasn't informative whatsoever. Poppy Jungle kind of works. I wouldn't say, you know, do it in ranked ever, because it's meh. It's Poppy, she's meh. I'm meh. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, comment if you have anything fantastic to say, because I'll be sure to read it, and subscribe, because it does leave a warm and fuzzy feeling in my heart. It's rated expert from Shakespeare. Yes. I'm not going to actually read an excerpt from Shakespeare. I'm not that kind of man. I apologize if you were expecting something great. But if you do want something great, you can go to IHOP, because they serve good pancakes. This video is not sponsored by IHOP, though it probably should be. Have a great day.